It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Checking out the Trail Blazers. They've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game. But anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 82nd 2 games. Doesn't mean the team.
We've done a lot of games in our
Chicago Bulls, welcome to Noche Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivities as we get ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch. They feel like they're a better team than their record shows, and in games like this one, it's an opportunity to prove it. They can step it up and make a game of it. We'll see.
Yeah, and remember, this is the second and final time these teams will see one another, so they're going to
in for the Bulls. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. McCollum dishes to Lillard. And it's Aminu in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Butler on the wing. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Their percentage has dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Free throw, good, Anderson. Noah kicks to Anderson. Anderson outside, 6 to shoot. It's good from long range.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Portland trailing here. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Here's Plumlee. No good. Great defense that time from Noah.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
There's the dish to Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And in that game, guys, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
To the paint. And Aminu slams it in.
Boy, that was right in his grill.
He dealt with pressure like it was nothing at all.
Yeah, and once he hit that launching pad there, the momentum that he had built up just made it unstoppable.
And Anderson gets it to go.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Aminu, the pass to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Butler. Off the screen, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Ilyasova for Chicago, going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Stockton. Anderson comes in for Anderson. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Iverson's subbed in for Shelvin Mack. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Plumlee, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Iritic comes in for Al-Farouq Amini. A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for E'Twaun Moore. And Lillard subbed in for Patty Mills. Iverson in at point guard. Ryan Anderson out there with Noah. Then there's Jimmy Butler. That's the five out there for the Bulls. Portland may have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't been down. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. On the wing, Iverson. Covered by Lillard. 3-pointer, Butler. Here's Anderson. That one a little long. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
And that one's good, Iverson.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch. He did it perfectly.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Both teams making some changes here. And so we conclude the first half. It's Chicago up.
Well, Ricky, what does it say about this team to have such great productivity from the bench, and what does it do for you guys as a unit?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
All right, guys, great first half. Home fans are loving it. Still want to go over a couple of things, though. We've been strong on D, and it's a huge key to where we're at right now. Our defense leads to offense, and that sort of energy is what's getting it done. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And in terms of pace, I'd like to see us calm it down once the third gets started. We shouldn't be in any kind of rush. We played just the kind of basketball we came to play. Keep that same focus right through the next 2 quarters. Go get them.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so...
What a game we've seen here for Anderson. 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Iritic is out there with the Amini, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Mirotic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's the screen. Rubio dishes to Anderson. No good on the triple.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that.
Iverson's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. It's tipped. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Lillard.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Noah with the slam.
I tell you, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
The Trailblazers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Iverson kicks to Butler. And he gets it to go. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Plumlee off the left rim and out.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Portland no good that time either.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Butler. Portland grabs the miss. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Noah with the block. Iverson with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Anderson passes to Anderson. Clock at 6. Butler in the corner. From deep. Can't hit. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Plumlee with the screen. Mirotic with it. Noah picks him up. That's good. That's 7 points for C.J. McCollum.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke. So for the Trailblazers, McCollum comes in for Mirotic, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Ilyasova. Iverson, he's in at point guard. Anderson is out there with Ryan Anderson. Then there's Noah, and it's Butler in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Pass to Anderson. Outside Butler. Feeds it to Iverson.
2 minutes.
Anderson outside, and it's Anderson atop the key. The 3 from Iverson. Shot's good.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Chicago.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. And it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
A good win, and a lot went into it. But I just like the showing for Anderson. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Stockton's checked in for Noah. Robert Covington comes in for Anderson. And Barea subbed in for Butler. And then for the Trailblazers, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Davis. Ilyasova comes in for Damian Lillard. And it's Aminu in for C.J. McCollum. Iverson kicks to Covington. To the middle. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Stockton. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Barea kicks to Iverson. Outside for Stockton. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it up. But they recover it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Joe Kim, plenty went right for the team tonight and how you guys executed. What was the key to getting the job done?
I think we just moved the ball real well tonight. We cut, we played hard. We're a tough team, you know, and we just want to get better.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan player of the game.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.